This is Matthew Lim with Human Resources Management. This is the lesson 4 discussion. For my first prompt that I chose, do you agree that stable jobs don't exist in today's workplace and that as a result we shouldn't worry about job analysis? Why or why not? Personally, I don't agree that stable jobs don't exist. While work has changed, or how work is done or is attained has changed over the years. I don't think stable jobs don't really exist. Maybe it's harder to find a stable job nowadays, but I don't think that they don't exist. And as a result, we shouldn't worry about job analysis. Why or why not? I still think we should worry about job analysis because job analysis is the process of collecting data or analyzing information on how jobs operate, how the specific work that you're going to be doing, your responsibilities, how the work environment is. So I feel like that should always be a part of the process, and it shouldn't be something that it should be something that we always worry about when going into a job, basically. So yeah. So for my second topic, how much overtime is reasonable in a week? How long can a company expect workers to continue to work overtime before they need to see employee stress levels getting significantly higher than normal? So the amount of overtime that I believe would be more reasonable within a week is probably maybe 5 or 6 or 10 hours a week, maybe, for someone, because obviously a company isn't always going to be very gracious with their overtime, but I feel like just to keep things moderate, 5 to 10 maybe hours a week of overtime is probably the most, or keeping things more moderate for an employee. And how long can a company expect workers to continue to work overtime before they see employee stress levels get significantly higher than normal? So I would think maybe keeping things to only a couple of weeks, maybe 3 to 4 weeks, maybe just 3 for a employee or multiple employees, because once you get to that kind of amount of time spent at work, you're going to get stressed. You're going to feel like everything is too much. We all have lives outside of work. We all have families or partners that we need to see at the end of the day. So I believe that keeping things more moderate to 3 to 4 weeks at a time per employee overtime is the max that a company should do before they start to see people start stressing about work and all that. So yeah, so just try to keep things more moderate, as I think. Thank you.